Well, we were inspired to get into baking and getting Frost opened up basically because of a family. It's a family thing, and the fact that as a family we did a lot of cooking and baking together. And then together with my parents, we got this business going about 10 years ago. And really the main thing is to see, the happy faces of people that are coming in and out and getting all the great treats and desserts that we make. And
I kind of agree with you about how it's not just about really good food, it's about a connection that you make with people when they're in the shop. Because you can have great food anywhere, but if you don't have a great experience, it kind of makes it not worth it. So we really pride ourselves on really great stuff to have, really great sweets, but also a good experience when you come into Frost. So that's important to me.
That is. Most of the things we make are actually old family recipes that we've kind of critiqued, made better to be able to make them on a larger scale, make more of them at a time. The process for adding new things is really just kind of having fun and being creative, thinking of what's popular out there, flavors or whatnot, and then trying to put things together in a fun way. So, a lot of the original desserts are simple. The strawberry cake and chocolate cake, and, great cookies, chocolate chip cookies. But then we had more fun with things like our Memphis cream cake, which is a banana cake with peanut butter frosting and chocolate ganache. So it's just having fun with great tasting components and then putting them together in a way that makes a really cool, fun dessert.
Another thing is also feedback from people. Our German chocolate cake, we didn't have it first. We have a great chocolate cake recipe, but we heard so much feedback about wanting German chocolate, so we brought that. It's been a huge hit. We have employees who have said, hey, what if we tried this and this? Putting strawberry cake with lemon frosting for a little holiday special, and did it, and people love it. So we're always open for suggestion.
Yeah, and then as far as the actual process goes for getting something made and into the store, typically the original taste testers are the immediate family. Mm-hmm. We kind of get sick of things after a little bit of time, and then once we think we get to just from tasting it so much, but once we get to what we think is a great start, that's when we'll bring in our staff and different people with, closer friends, and let them give us some feedback on it. So it kind of goes through that sampling of people before we say,
to refine it.
Yeah, before we say this is great. Well, what's turned into a signature dessert here right now is our gooey butter cookie. The gooey butter cake is a traditional St. Louis dessert. We also sell that, but so many years ago we kind of played around with creating cake in the form of a cookie, and it's actually our biggest seller here at the shop. We'll sell a couple 100,000 of those this year. It's amazing how many people love that cookie, and it is a great cookie, but it's neat. So.
Right, and we've actually taken it a little bit further. We have different flavors now. So my favorite is the gooey chocolate. It's like a little brownie cookie. It's so good. And then gooey strawberry for the summer. Right now we have gooey pumpkin for the fall season. Everybody does pumpkin. It's really, really tasty. You've played around with some other flavors that we'll introduce later. So it's really taken off, and we have some people who come in and just say that they are addicted to those cookies. I had a dancer call me one time and want to know how many calories were in that cookie so she could budget how many calories to spend to eat it. So it's pretty cute.
Custom cakes are another thing that we're really proud of. We have great artists that we brought on board to kind of go with our made from scratch and homemade cakes. So we're really offering something that I think is unique, and that's a beautiful looking dessert that also tastes amazing. So we're really proud of that. We think it's something special here in Memphis. Is you're getting a decorative cake that tastes amazing. Frost has definitely had an impact on Memphis culinary scene. Is that what we're saying? Is that what you phrased it?
Community?
Or yeah, like the community.
Okay, let's start. All right. Frost Bake Shop has definitely had a positive impact on Memphis. We believe quality is really something that's opened people's eyes. I think there's a very
Low standard.
low standard for desserts and cakes, and a lot of people don't like cakes, I believe, because there's a lot of bad cakes out there. And we get a lot of feedback from people that are like, wow, I don't like desserts, but this is amazing. I don't like
This is the best
sweets.
I've ever
Yeah,
had.
this is the best I've ever had.
Just such a compliment.
Yeah, so I think for other bakers and chefs, regardless of us being a bakery or the way restaurants would be, a chef in a restaurant would be, I think people start revisiting their own recipes to say, hey, wow, Frosty's doing something different. Maybe they're questioning like, wow, how great is what we're making, and I think there are other great desserts here in town, but I think as far as baked goods go, we're definitely one of a kind.
Right. Raising the bar.
Raising the bar, yeah. As new parents, we definitely have a special place in our heart for the March of Dimes.
We had a struggle with having a child, and she is healthy, and we're very thankful and blessed. But knowing that children and parents who struggle with that, and thinking about that situation is really tough. We know that they're going through a lot, and they need support, and they need help, and that's something that drives us to support the March of Dimes and give those babies a fighting chance. So we want to support and help in any way that we can, and this is going to be a great event to do so.